Rankin. And the field for the first is now in the hands of your starter. At top of the lane here in the first classification, diameters 150 last 6. Also eligible maiden. Field of Bank, HG's Caitlin, Heartbreaks Best, My Friend Mickey, Fashion Global, Polar Pat Can, Proud and True, Hillview Mitchell, and a Hill Jill. Field of 8. Here for the first. Down off of the gateway into Passion Global. Along with Heartbreaks Best, HG's Caitlin head out early. Into the turn, HG's Caitlin at the rail has the lead. Heartbreaks Best second on the outside. Third in the extreme outside, it's Passion Global. 4 down at the rail. That's Fern Hill Jill. Up in 5, Hillview Mitchell. Up in 6, Polar Pat Can at the rail. My Friend Mickey is 7 on the outside, and Proud and True. A 4 in and 4 out to the opening quarter. And a HG's Caitlin wheeling up front, second on the outside. And that is Heartbreaks Best. Third down at the rail is Fern Hill Jill. Up 4 on the outside, Passion Global. From 5, Hillview Mitchell. Then My Friend Mickey, Polar Patch Can, and Proud and True. 31 and 2/5. Heading past the opening quarter. Down toward the half mile now. And a HG's Caitlin still the pace setter. Second on the outside, Heartbreaks Best. Fern Hill Jill gets a good ride at the rail in 3. Up 4, Passion Global. From 5, Hillview Mitchell. Then at 6, Polar Pat Can. 7 is My Friend Mickey. Your trailer is Proud and True. Heading towards the 5/8 turn now at HG's Caitlin. Still sailing up front after a half mile, 103 and 2/5. But Fern Hill Jill comes out of the 2-hole now on to challenge. Hillview Mitchell is third. Heading down the rail in 4, that is Polar Pat Can. At 5 on the outside, Passion Global driving past 3/4 now, and a Fern Hill Jill now sails and clears up front on the lead. HG's Caitlin is second. Third, Hillview Mitchell. Polar Pat Can is coming in 4. After a half, 103 and 2, we're heading to the 7/8 turn at Fern Hill Jill, the leader. Second, HG's Caitlin. Polar Pat Can is going to come out again for 3, and Hillview Mitchell is 4. 136 and 4/5, past 3/4, and through the lanes now to Fern Hill Jill. Brings them out home. HG's Caitlin is second, then Polar Pat Can up third. Being marshaled into the winner's circle by our marshal this evening is Kip Beaton. Unofficially is the 5-year-old bay-pacing mare by Harrods, Now Scott Lucky. By Georgie Rowland of Waterford, trained by Charlie O'Coin. Jason McNeil up doing driving, capturing top honors here in the Inverness Raceway pace. And a cooler presentation. New driver Jason McNeil, being presented by Mr. Bobby Bootlair. Cooler donated by the Inverness Raceway. And a ball hat and a coffee mug donated by the Tom and Agnes McPherson Stables. The double. Now in the hands of your starter. At top of the lane here in the first half of the early daily double. Classification diameter 701 last 6, also eligible. $2,000 claiming. It's Scotia Chrysler Jeep Pace. Nyanza, Wounded Sky, Rambling Wade, Basin View Nukes, R.S. Lewis, Nickway Malloy, Chestico Charlie, JJ's Jaguar. A full field of 8 here in the second. Down off of the gateway in a Rambling Wade, Wounded Sky head out early. Into the turn now. And a Wounded Sky at the rail, Rambling Way. Up second on the outside, driving third Nyanza. 4 on the outside is R.S. Lewis. Up in 5, Chestico Charlie. From 6, Nickway Malloy. And then Basin View Nukes and JJ's Jaguar. Down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And a Wounded Sky. Up front setting the fractions, driving second is Rambling Wade. Third at the rail, Nyanza from 4 RS Lewis, Justico Charlie, Nickway Malloy, Bays and View Nukes, and then JJ's Jaguar. A stable turn opening time at a Wounded Sky, past the quarter and 30 and 2. Is up front on the lead. Second is Rambling Wade. Third, Nyanza from 4 RS Lewis, peaking to the outside in 5, Justico Charlie. And then in 6. And that is Nickway Malloy, Bays and View Nukes, and JJ's Jaguar. Heading past the half mile on towards the 5/8 turn now. And a Wounded Sky from the lead. Rambling Wade is second. Up here third, Nyanza from 4 RS Lewis. Justico Charlie 5 on the outside. Now from 6, Bays and View Nukes, Nickway Malloy, and then JJ's Jaguar. Half mile was 1 minute and 2 fifths. And a Rambling Wade up on the outside, challenging the leader, Wounded Sky. Nyanza third at the rail. Justico Charlie 4. Bays and View Nuke's going to go on 3 deep. Heading towards the stable turn now. And a Rambling Wade. But Bays and View Nukes is in a hurry on the far outside. Stable turn, second and final time. And Bays and View Nukes takes over the lead on the far outside. 3/4. 132 off the tap turn, driving through the lanes now. Bays and View Nukes brings them on through the lanes. Coming on the far outside, JJ's Jaguar, but Bays and View Nukes going to win it. Wounded Sky second. Nyanza sneaks through for 3. Being marshaled into the winner's circle is the 3-year-old Brown Pacing Gelding by Neutral Valve, Gemini Carroll. By Alex Dowie in Sydney, Danny Dowie to Waterford. Trained and driven Mr. Harold Buten. Race-winning trip of 2:02 and 4 fifths. Capturing top honors here in the Scotia Chrysler Jeep Pace. And at trackside, the cooler presentation. Alec and Danny Dowie, driver Harold Buten, being presented by Mr. Bobby Bootler. Also, a baseball hat and a coffee mug donated by the Tom and Agnes McPherson stable of Place Bay. The winner here in the second, 2:02 and 4 fifths for Bays and View Nukes and Harold Buten. Entries for the third. Now in the hands of your starter. And top of the stretch here in the third, second half of the early daily double. United Farmers Co-op Pace, Hillview Ebony, Pacing Bucket, Donamar Fraser, Nias Baker, West River Haley, Cito Gal. The 2 trailers are Kushila and Obia Honey. Field of 8 here in the third. Down off of the gate, Dwayne Donamar Fraser heads roughly out towards the lead. Second, Hillview Ebony. Third in the outside, Nias Baker. From 4 down at the rail, that is the Kushila. Up in 5 Pacing Buckets, 6 Obia Honey. And Cito Gal of West River Haley down the backside. Toward the opening quarter, Donamar Fraser up front on the lead. Hillview Ebony is second. Driving third, Acusula from 4. That is Mia's Maker up in 5 Pacing Buckets. 6 Obia Honey from 7. Cito Gal, then West River Haley's your trailer. A stable turn, first time, stretched out single file for the pace setter, Donamar Fraser. And driving second, that is Hillview Ebony. Third, Acusula from 4, Mia's Maker. Up 5, that is Pacing Buckets from 6. Obia Honey, then Cito Gal and West River Haley, 31. Last opening quarter, down toward the half mile now. And Donamar Fraser from the lead, quickly here on the outside second. And that is Mia's Maker, driving third, Hillview Ebony. Now from 4, Acusula. And then up in 5 Pacing Buckets, 6 is Obia Honey, then Cito Gal, your trailer, West River Haley. 1:03 and 2 fifths, and down the backside. And the 3/4 up and coming. And Mia's Maker on the outside looks to take over the lead. From the pace setter, Donmar Fraser, then third. Driving to the outside, that is Acusula. And in 4, Hillview Ebony, up 5, Obia Honey, then Cito Gal. Stable turn second and final time now, and Mia's Maker can't get past. And Donmar Fraser at the rail, up third, Hillview Ebony. Off the top turn, driving through the lanes now, 135 past 3/4. Mia's Maker on the outside, and Donmar Fraser is in at the rail. Racing on and toward the mile now, and Mia's Maker is going to be up to win it. Donmar Fraser second, then up third. That is Cito Gal. In division, race 1 trip 2, 6, and 3 fence. This 11-year-old Mia's Maker. And at trackside cooler presentation to Mr. Ellsworth, Mia's Maker. Cooler donated here in the third by United Farmers Co-op. Winner here in the third, Mia's Maker, John Jack Ellsworth in 2, 6, and 2. Also a baseball cap, a coffee mug donated by the Tom and Agnes McPherson Stables of Glace Bay. Winner here in the second, Mia's Maker. At top of the turn here in the fourth. This is the 2020 Electric Company Limited Pace. Field of 8 down off of the gate away. And 2 Morgans heads out for the lead. Kilcare and Jake is second. Third on the outside is D-Bar Last Chance from 4. And that is Derby's Way. Up 5 on the outside is Tamer Lane. From 6, Louisiana Brew. Then Abbey Lee down at Bar Harbor. Down the backside toward the opening quarter now, and 2 Morgans is up front on the lead. Driving second is Kilcare and Jake. Third, Neymar Last Chance. From 4, Derby's Way, driving up in 5. And that is Louisiana Brew on the outside. From 6, Tamer Lane, and then Bahaba. And the trailer is Abbey Lee down. The stable turn opening time now, and 2 Morgans up front on the lead. Opening quarter, out 31 4/5. Driving second, Kilcare and Jake. Louisiana Brew is forced to go on the outside. Heading down toward the half mile now, and 2 Morgans. The leader, Louisiana Brew. Second on the outside, driving third, Kilcare and Jake. From 4, Neymar Last Chance. Then in 5, that is Derby's Wave. 6 on the outside, Bahaba. Tamer Lane nowhere to go. Then Abbey Lee down the backside, half mile 103, Louisiana Brew. Up for the lead, driving second, 2 Morgan. At third is Kilcare and Jake. From 4, Neymar Last Chance, then Bahaba. At Derby's Way, Abbey Lee down, and a Tamer Lane. Heading past 3/4 now, and 2 Morgans is back on to the lead. Second, Louisiana Brew. Third, on the extreme host side, that is Bahaba, Neymar Last Chance. Kilcare and Jake is there, 135 past 3/4 now. And a Kilcare and Jake pops at the hole on to challenge 2 Morgans. 135 past 3/4. Kilcare and Jake brings them on home. Tamer Lane is coming on the far outside, but he's not going to get to Kilcare and Jake. Tamer Lane second, Bahaba up third. Gold into the winner's circle, 11-year-old. Brown Pacing Gelding by Oil Count. Fly by Treasure. Owned by Herman Acker, Glace Bay. Trained by Keith Barrington. Mr. Shane Barrington up doing the driving. Race 1 trap 206 3/5. This 11-year-old Kilcare and Jake. And at trackside cooler presentation to the winner, Kilcare and Jake and Mr. Shane Barrington. Cooler donated by 2020 Electric Company Limited here in Sydney. Also, ball hat and a coffee mug donated by the Tom and Agnes McPherson Stables of Glace Bay. Winner here in the fourth is Kilcare and Jake and Mr. Shane Barrington. The entries for the fifth are in the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch here in the fifth, Tom and Agnes, Person Pace. Outfield of 8, Initial Shock, Woodmere Hillary. Race Me Nightlight, Deadly Dieppe, Island Quaint, Bocky's Barbie, Gregory's Dream, and Border Town Bell. Outfield of 8, through the lane, Tom and Agnes, Person Pace. They're all for the racing, and Deadly Dieppe charges out, takes over the lead into the turn. A second, Initial Shock, and Deadly Dieppe up front on the lead. Island Quaint is second, up third in the outside now. Daddy's Bocky's Barbie from 4, Initial Shock, up 5. Woodmere Hillary, and 6, Gregory's Dream, Border Town Bell, and Race Me Nightlight. Up towards the opening quarter now, to Paul McLean is pointing Bocky's Barbie. On the outside, the leader at the rail is Deadly Dieppe. And then up third, that is Island Quaint for 4, Initial Shock, Gregory's Dream, Woodmere Hillary, and Border Town Bell, and Race Me Nightlight. A stable turn opening time now. And Bocky's Barbie on the outside keeps them on going. Deadly Dieppe at the rail. Opening quarter of 29 2/5 heading down toward the half mile now. And Bocky's Barbie still trying to clear up front on the lead. A second, Deadly Dieppe. And driving third, Island Quaint to the outside. Gregory's Dream in 4. Up 5, Initial Shock. And Border Town Bell, Race Me Nightlight, and Woodmere Hillary. Heading towards the 5/8 turn now to Bocky's Barbie up front on the lead. Good half mile, 59 2/5. Island Quaint is there second on the outside. Gregory's Dream is third. Initial Shock comes to the outside in 4. And Border Town Bell. 3/4 up and coming now, and a Bocky's Barbie under urging at the rail and responding. Second on the outside, Island Quaint. Initial Shock is coming. Border Town Bell is there. Stable turn, second and final time now, and Island Quaint on the outside looks to take over the lead. 1:31 past 3/4. A stretch drive remaining now, and Bocky's Barbie back to the lead. Island Quaint second. Initial Shock is third. Border Town Bell is slipping down the rail. Gregory's Dream on the outside. Bocky's Barbie hangs on for 3. By our daily bread from Island LaBelle, by Ronald Goodall, Scottsboro, Nova Scotia. Trained and driven, Mr. Greg Sparling. In the winner's circle this evening, new lifetime mark of 2:02 4/5. This is 7-year-old Border Town Bell. That trackside, cooler presentation to the winner, Border Town Bell, and driver Greg Sparling. And the cooler here in the 5th, donated by Tom and Agnes McPherson Stable in Glace Bay. Also a cap and coffee mug donated by Tom and Agnes McPherson. The winner here in the 5th, Border Town Bell, new lifetime mark 2-2 4. Entries for the 6th in the hands of your starter. At top of the stretch here in the 6th, Cape Breton Horsemen's Association Pace, Dusty Lane Laura, Table Damage, another Norma Sun. One-way Colleen, Kawasaki Jan, Double Corota, a J Finesse, and Quite a Fighter. They are your 8 starters. Down off of the gate and away in a Kawasaki Jan, heads out looking for the lead from Dusty Lane Laura. At Table Damage is up third. 4, J Finesse. In 5, Quite a Fighter. 6 on the outside is Double Garuda. Then in 7, One Way Clean, your trailer, is Another Enormous Sun. Down the backside toward the opening quarter, Jason McNeil points Kawasaki Jan up front, going to set the fraction. Driving second, Dusty Lane Laura. Third is Table Damage. From 4, J Finesse. Driving up 5, Quite a Fighter, Double Corona. One Way Clean, your trailer, is Another Enormous Sun. Then table turn opening time, stretched out single file for the pace setter. The Kawasaki Jan opening quarter, up 29 and 3. Dusty Lane Laura Rainey's back there second. Up here third, Table Damage. 4, three-legged pacing J Finesse. Quite a Fighter is 5. And in 6, Double Corona. First out is three-legged pacing J Finesse. Up to challenge the leader Kawasaki Jan. And Kawasaki Jan from the lead. Second on the outside, J Finesse at third. And Dusty Lane Laura from 4. Driving on the outside, Quite a Fighter. Locked in 5 is Table Damage. 6 is Double Corona. And One Way Clean and Another Enormous Sun. 1 minute, 4/5. Past the half mile and J Finesse on the outside looks to take over the lead. From Kawasaki Jan at the rail, Dusty Lane Laura is patiently waiting third. And up on the outside in 4. That is Quite a Fighter and Table Damage. 1:32 past 3/4. Kawasaki Jan still from the lead. J Finesse is second. Quite a Fighter tipping out 3 deep. Dusty Lane Laura needs some room. Racing through the lanes, and J Finesse charges on. Table Damage coming down the rail looking for the second, and up third, it's Quite a Fighter. Now being marshaled into the winner's circle, 11-year-old brown pacing horse by way more from Tory Blue Finesse. On the train by Terrence Billard. Port 4 in. JW Beaton up doing the driving. Race winning trip 203 and 1/5. 11-year-old three-legged pacing J Finesse. And at trackside, cooler presentation to the winner, J Finesse, owner Terry Billard, and driver JW Beaton. Cooler donated here in the segment. Entries for the 7th, moving down the stable turn. It's the County Rankin Stable Pace. Oh, Field of Egg. Todd's Rosebud. I Need a Fella. Staying in Person. Little Marion. Fernhill Joy. Country Rhythm. Chelsea's Helen. Simple Persuasion. Oh, Field of Egg. Coming through the lanes. Down over the gate away, and I Need a Fella. Hit Zoda looking for the lead. Country Rhythm scoots over from 6. Now up to take over the lead. I Need a Fella second. Paying in Person is third in the outside from 4 and off strike. That is Todd's Rosebud. And down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And a Country Rhythm up front down the lead second. Paying in Person driving third. I Need a Fella from 4. Fernhill Joy up in 5. Simple Persuasion. And out of 6, Little Marion. At Chelsea's Helen and Todd's Rosebud. They're stretched out. They're single file. Hitting by the stable turn opening time. Shane Barrington up front with Country Rhythm. Opening quarter of 30 and 1. Driving second, Paying in Person. At third is I Need a Fella. Peeking to the outside in 4. And that is Fernhill Joy. Simple Persuasion is going to follow him. Passing the half now. Country Rhythm up front as second. Paying in Person driving third. Fernhill Joy and 4. I Need a Fella. Simple Persuasion. And a Little Marion, Chelsea's Helen and Todd's Rosebud. Down the backside, the 3/4 up and coming. Half mile, 101. And Country Rhythm by 2 up front. Paying in Person second. Driving third. On the outside, Fernhill Joy. At the rail in 4, I Need a Fella from 5, Simple Persuasion. Then a Little Marion. Stable turn, second and final time, and Country Rhythm. Still by 2 up front. Second is Paying in Person. Then I Need a Fella down the rail third. Fern Hill Joy is 4. A Little Marion and Simple Persuasion. 133 past 3/4. Stretch drive now. And Paying in Person now takes over the lead in the outside, but Country Rhythm is coming back on. Driving onto the mile, and looks like Country Rhythm. Judges looking at a win print. Judges looking at a win print. Auto trained by Kenny Rich in Sydney. Shane Barrington up, his second winner on the program. 2:04 1/5. This is 7-year-old mare, Country Rhythm. And at trackside cooler presentation to the winner, Country Rhythm, auto trainer Kenny Rich, driver Shane Barrington. The cooler donated here in the 7th by the Callie Rankin Stable in Flamborough, Ontario. And a hat and coffee mug donated by Tom and Agnes McPherson. Now being marshaled from at top of the stretch here at the 8th. Johnny Rankin Stable pace. Top of the lane, Roman Line Road. Another Bale, Calder Hill Jet, Mighty JR, Scoot and Hussey. 2 trailers are Imager and a Wicked Willow. Field of 7. Down off of the gate away, and Lingay and Bale. Idzoda looking for the lead, Roman Line Road. Is second at the rail, driving up third in the outside, Mighty JR from 4 Imager. Facing up in 5, that is Wicked Willow. And down the backside, toward the opening quarter now. And another Bale on the outside, Roman Line Road is at the rail. With the lead, up third, Mighty JR, 4 on the outside is Calder Hill Jet. And then in 5, that is Imager, 6, Wicked Willow, and Scoot and Hussey. Stable turn opening time, and Kevin Bailey sends another Bale up front now to set the fractions. Roman Line Road is second. Calder Hill Jet is third in the outside. At 30-1, past opening quarter, heading down toward the half mile now. And another Bale comes to the half, your leader. Roman Line Road is second. Third in the outside, Calder Hill Jet from 4 Mighty JR. 5 on the outside is Wicked Willow. In 6, Imager, your trailer, is Scoot and Hussey. Heading towards the 5/8 turn now, and another Bale is comfortable by 3 up front on the lead. The half mile, 1:01 and 2. Roman Line Road, itching up here closer second. Tipping out, going 3 deep down the backside. That is Wicked Willow. 4 at the rail is Mighty JR. 3/4 up and coming now, and Roman Line Road pops at the 2-hole, up to challenge the leader now. Stable turn second and final time, and a Roman Line Road. That gets to the front now, Wicked Willow. Right there on his back second. Another Bale is third. Mighty JR is 4. And Scoot and Hussey. 134, 4/5, past 3/4. Off the 7/8, going to drive through the lanes now. And a Roman Line Road brings him on home. Wicked Willow and Scoot in Hussey on the far outside, but Roman Line Road going to be up to win at second. Wicked Willow and Scoot and Hussey's 3. Keep Breton Beverages, the bottlers of Pepsi Cola, along with Tartan Downs, present the Rankin Invitational Pace Field of 8. They're going as programmed. Being marshaled into the winner's circle. Now is the 5-year-old, a brown pacing mare by Mr. Softy from Fireside Savannah. Home trained and driven, John Jack Ellsworth in Dominion. Race winning trip, new lifetime mark 207. This is 5-year-old mare, Roman. Entries moving on the turn now. Here for the 9th. Top of the lane here in the 9th. Kevin McMaster, Stable Pace, Dream to Brunswick, Biggie, Hustling On, Mickey's Music Fun, Battling Brook, Garden Mist, Rev Magique, and A Little Wonder. Field of 8. Down off of the gate and away and Hustling On. Mickey's Music Fun along with Biggie head out early. Into the turn and Hustling On. Heads out to the lead. Biggie drives second. Mickey's Music Fun is up third. Dream to Brunswick from 4. In 5, Rev Magique. Head of 6, A Little Wonder. And then Garden Mist. His trailer is Battling Brook up toward the opening quarter down. A Biggie wants the front run this evening. Up front on the lead now. Driving second, Hustling On. Third is Mickey's Music Fun from 4, Dream to Brunswick. In a 5, Rev Magique, and 6, A Little Wonder. Garden Mist trailer is Battling Brook. Stable turn opening time, 30 and 4 past the opening quarter. And Greg Sparling has Biggie up front setting the fractions. Driving second, Hustling On. Third to the outside comes Mickey's Music Fun. In 4, Little Wonder from 5, Dream to Brunswick. Then a Rev Magique, Garden Mist, and a Battling Brook, 4 in and 4 out. To the 5/8 turn down. And a Biggie still up front on the lead, driving second on the outside of Mickey's Music Fun. At third at the rail is Hustling On. 102 and 4/5. And they were past the half mile, up the backside now. And a Mickey's Music Fun makes it to the lead. A Little Wonder is second on the outside, driving third Biggie. Up 4 on the outside. And that is Rev Magique from 5. At Garden Mist, then Hustling On. At Battling Brook and Dream to Brunswick. A stable turn, second and final time now. And a Mickey's Music Fun is the leader. A Little Wonder right there on his back second. Gonna give him a run through the lanes. 135 and 3/5 past 3/4. Racing through the lanes. And a Mickey's Music Fun brings him on home. A Little Wonder on the outside, driving down and toward the mile. Looks like A Little Wonder on the outside. Judges looking at a win. Entirely ready. And a little extra. Auto trained by Lawrence McLean to Waterford. Jason McNeil up doing the driving. Good stretch drive. 2.6 and 1/5. This is 10-year-old A Little Wonder. And at trackside, cooler presentation to the winner. A Little Wonder. Lawrence McLean, the owner. And Jason McNeil. Cooler being donated by the Kevin McMaster stable. The yellow cooler in the center field. Winner. Entries moving on, turn down. Here for the 10. At top of the 10. Citywide Taxi Pace, Fillies and Mares, short field of 6. Holy Sabra, Velvet Burner, Island Tessa, Starlight Dickway, driving Miss Tuesday, Lone Trailer, is Tammy's Pride. Fillies and Mares, field of 6. Citywide Taxi Pace down off of the gate away. At Holy Sabra, heads out for the lead, driving Miss Tuesday. Is second on the outside, driving third Velvet Burner from 4 Tammy's Pride. Up in 5, that is Starlight Dickway. And your trailer is Island Tessa to the opening quarter now. And driving Miss Tuesday. Up front on the lead, second Holy Sabra, third Velvet Burner. From 4, Tammy's Pride up in 5. Starlight Dickway, then Island Tessa. A stable turn opening time now, driving Miss Tuesday. Up front setting the fraction. Opening quarter, about 30 seconds for your leader. Driving Miss Tuesday, second Holy Sabra, third Velvet Burner. From 4. And that is Tammy's Pride, that up in 5 and on the back pacing now. Now Starlight Dickway just a little bit dropped to the half mile. That trailer's Island Tesson. Starlight Dickway goes to a break. To the 5/8 turn now and driving Miss Tuesday. Up front on the lead, Holy Sabra second, Velvet Burner is third, Tammy's Pride. Itching gap here in 4, and then in 5, Island Tessa, 101 past the half, up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. And driving Miss Tuesday from the lead, Velvet Burner is second on the outside, driving third Holy Sabra from 4, and that is Tammy's Pride. Then Island Tessa, stable turn, second and final time now. And driving Miss Tuesday, Velvet Burner, Tammy's Pride right there on Velvet Burner's back. Holy Sabra is 4, and Island Tessa 134. Past 3/4, out of top turn, coming through the lanes now. And Velvet Burner driving Miss Tuesday, but Tammy's Pride is on the far outside now. Driving onto the mile, and Tammy's Pride up to it, and Island Tessa second. Driving Miss Tuesday hangs up. The field for the 11th is moving on the stable turn. At top of the stretch here in the 11th, first half of the late daily double, Wilson Chrysler Pace. Field of 8, Philly McNasty, J-Tway, J.M. Buddy, H.P. Muba, Hurricane Bialy, Familiarization, Bourbon Bay, and NSM Press. They are your 8 starters. Through the lanes, now and off of the gate, New Wayne, J-Tway and J.M. Buddy, along with Philly McNasty and H.P. Muba. They're all moving into the turn. And J.M. Buddy at the rail comes away from the lead. H.P. Muba is second on the outside, driving third. Philly McNasty from 4, J-Tway. Then up in 5, Hurricane Bialy from 6, Bourbon Bay. Familiarization, your trailer, NS Empress, passing opening quarter down with H.P. Muba. Up front on the lead, J.M. Buddy is second. And driving gap third, Philly McNasty from 4, J-Tway. Hurricane Bialy, Bourbon Bay, NS Empress. And Familiarization, good opening quarter of 28 4/5. Heading down toward the half mile now. And H.P. Muba from the lead, J.M. Buddy is second. Up here third on the outside, J-Tway flushes out J.M. Buddy. He's going to keep them moving to the 5/8 now, and H.P. Muba is the leader. J.M. Buddy second on the outside. Philly McNasty gets a good drive at the rail third. J-Tway right there in 4. And up 5, Bourbon Bay from 6, Hurricane Bialy, NS Empress, and Familiarization. 59 3/5 past the half mile up the backside. The 3/4 up and coming. The leader, H.P. Muba. Second on the outside, J.M. Buddy. Driving third, Philly McNasty. J-Tway gonna tip out. Going 3 deep now. Bourbon Babe is 5. After the half, 59 3/5. Driving up towards now. The 7/8, 130 4/5, and H.P. Muba is going to try to go wire to wire. J.M. Buddy knocking on the door here second. J-Tway and Philly McNasty driving down to the mile, and a HP mover to win it. Second, JM Buddy up third. Philly, Flirt Pace, cooler presentation. At trackside with HP mover. Tartan Downs and Cape Breton Beverages. Modelers of Pepsi Cola present the Rankin Invitational Pace. Battle of Inverness and Tartan Downs. Top of the stretch, Donamar Paul. Not So Bad, Choppin' Blue Chip. Webmaster, Bucky's Family. J.M. Mayhem, Mr. Weeks, and a Fernhill Lucky. A field of 8, Rankin Invitational Pace. They go for 3,500. And Praise coming through the lanes. Down off of the gate and away, Not So Bad, Donamar Paul and Choppin' Blue Chip. Head out early into the turn now to Donamar Paul. At the rail up front on the lead. And Not So Bad second on the outside, slipping in the 3-hole. That is Bucky's Family. 4 on the outside is Choppin' Blue Chip. From 5, Webmaster, then J.M. Mayhem. Mr. Weeks, your trailer is Fernhill Lucky down the backside to the opening quarter now to Donamar Paul. Pops at the garden spot. He wants to set the fractions. Not So Bad is second. Bucky's Family is up third. 4 Choppin' Blue Chip and a 5 Webmaster peaks to the outside. And J.M. Mayhem. Mr. Weeks, your trailer is Fernhill Lucky opening quarter. Up 29 seconds and Donamar Paul is going to bring him to the half mile. Not So Bad is second. And up third, Bucky's Family on the move in 4. And that is Webmaster. At a 5, J.M. Mayhem. 6, Mr. Weeks, Choppin' Blue Chip, Fernhill Lucky. There's 4 in, there's 4 out. They're going to the 5/8 now. And Donamar Paul is still the pace setter. And Not So Bad is second. Third on the outside is Webmaster. 1 minute past the half mile up the backside. And the 3/4 up and coming now, and Donamar Paul is the leader. Webmaster second on the outside. Not So Bad is third. 4 on the outside is J.M. Mayhem. From 5, Bucky's Family is grabbing on. Then in 6, Mr. Weeks. Fernhill Lucky and Choppin' Blue Chip. Stable turn, second and final time now. And Donamar Paul by a length is out in front. Second is Webmaster, then Not So Bad and J.M. Mayhem. 1:31 and 2/5 past 3/4, and Donamar Paul's going to win the Rankin Invitational Pace, a driving triple for Harold Union, and Donamar Paul runs away. Webmaster second, J.M. Mayhem is up for 3. Family and Mr. Wayne McLean. Choppin' Blue Chip, J.W. Beaton. Not So Bad. And Mr. Greg Sparling. Mr. Weeks and Mr. Danny Gillis. J.M. Mayhem, Mr. Joe Campbell. Big Trip, Webmaster, Mr. Mark Harper. And a Fernhill Lucky. And a Mr. Randy Gittle. And being marshaled into the winner's circle, ironically enough, is the 5-year-old bay pacing horse by Brewster Blue Chip from Pam the Ham. Home of the Donmar Farms of North Sydney. Trained by the master himself, Donald Rankin. Driven by Harold Uden. A driving triple for Mr. Uden. Capping it off. Top honors here on the Rankin Invitational Pace. And at trackside, a cooler presentation to the winner, being presented by the master himself, Donald Rankin. wife Peggy, daughter Donna Rankin Devil, along with Tartan Downs president, Mr. Jack Steele, Mr. Willie Krang from Cape Breton Beverages. The winner